Hey fam, you ain't ready for this.
It's big money, big cars, big moves. It's Muscletone, brah, there ain't nothing to prove. The best breeds from the States to the Outback. Keep your eyes peeled, guaranteed you gon' learn that. Beanstalk, big boss on lock. If a canine was God, it would be this dog.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Muscletone Bullies. Today's discussion is Abkc Grand Champion Muscletone Bullies KingKong. So just like any other of our legends that we've created quite a few legends. We have, between males and females, we have about 100 legends and way over 100 champions and grand champion title dogs combined together. Now, Magoo was hated quite a bit in his time. Before Magoo was hated, Yoshi was hated, Toshi was hated, Simba was hated. All my dogs have always been hated. This is not something new. I'm used to it, okay? So whenever you have a dog's on top and he's doing quite a bit of work, the only way people could take you down is by talking crap. Well, at least they think they're taking you down. Really, they're just advertising for you. But that's usually their first goal, is that little bitterness in their heart and a little bit of hate in their heart. It might be even not a little. When they're going as far as photoshopping dogs, and now they're going as far as making fake AI videos, since we have AI now that just came out last year. They're doing a lot of that. So now you can't trust the way their dogs look, and you can't trust how they make other people's dogs look, because we have AI. So the only way to really know what a dog looks like, we're back to old school. You gotta show up to a show. You gotta show up to a show, you gotta put your hands on the dog and you gotta see them. So unless you've seen a dog, you should never, ever make a comment on a video that you see, especially in a negative perspective. Now, if you see a video of a dog and you wanna say it's a nice dog, great, but if you're gonna say something negative about the dog, and you don't even know if the dog's video is legitimate or not, because you've never put your hands on him, it's best to stay quiet, because what you do now is you're part of this group of hating and spreading false information. And as a religious person, I believe in the commandments, and thou shalt not be false witness is a big thing for me. It ruins people's lives. It destroys people beyond than you can imagine. People even die from false witnesses. So this is a very severe crime, in my opinion, and it's a very severe sin, in my opinion. And I don't participate in it. I have never participated in it in my life, not even when I was a child. It was really pushed on me hard, and it's not something I condone by anyone in my circle. So I see anyone that I'm around doing it, I will have talks with them, and eventually if they keep on going on with it, I will separate myself from that. So that being said, let's discuss a little bit of what happened to Muscletone's Magoo. Obviously Magoo was in the era of Facebook, so he was my first dog that was very put on Facebook and everything else, because the dogs before him, which was Toshi and Yoshi, and before that Simba, amongst other dogs, those dogs were not on social media. I did not have social media at the time. Probably a mistake. I should have started early. I just really didn't understand it. I'm not a very tech savvy guy. So when Magoo was really popular, they made Photoshop pictures of him, and they posted them around. Obviously Magoo was traveling the entire globe, and they could not make enough pictures, and their following wasn't big enough for them to make an impact. But they tried it. They did it on Debatable. Debatable was a big place that Muscletone was attacked a lot, especially me personally. I was attacked left and right. Any way possible that they can attack me, they attacked me. Didn't work. They did it to Kaza. They actually stretched Kaza, made him look long and high in the rear, which led to the sale of Magoo, by the way. Because after people seeing that picture, not everyone understood that the dog's not supposed to be long behind the rear. What they did is when they stretched the picture, they made his bone look 3 times the size that it actually was. So everyone started contacting me from overseas to want to buy Kaza, because they were looking for that extreme monster. They didn't care about copulation. Eventually that led to the sale of Magoo. I didn't want to sell Kaza. Later on, I did sell Kaza off of that, and I went a different route with Mr. Bean. What I did is I toured Bean and did what we call at the time exotic was a big movement, and it was, not good for the American Bully breed. So I took a Grand Champion dog, which was Muscletone's Mr. Bean. After I toured him in Grand Champion all over the world, I took him again all over the world, and I stacked him to every exotic there was. And every dog I wanted to stack to him, but mostly exotics. And I kept posting it live. And you can still see those videos on my Facebook. And it made Bean very famous. It brought the Abkc back where it needed to be. And it brought the American Bully breed back where it was supposed to be, and increased the value of the breed, and which led us to a third or close to $1 million sale. So on another dog. So these are the things that Muscletone has contributed to the community, amongst many other things. So when I see people hating on Muscletone or trying to knock us down. It's, to me, I find it very disrespectful. Personally, you don't have to like me, but you cannot take what we've accomplished and done for the breed and toss it in the garbage, because without it, none of them would be here. You guys would not still be in this industry. You guys most likely would not be breeding the dogs you're breeding, and you definitely wouldn't have the stock that most of you have, because most of you have Muscletone in your line. You need Muscletone if you want an extreme dog. There is no dog out there, and I will challenge it, and I will DNA test it if the pedigree says otherwise, that is extreme, that could stand next to a Muscletone dog or be close to it, that doesn't have Muscletone in it. So kind of crazy for me that you guys, you know, allow these folks to talk without putting them in their place. Not a lot of you. A lot of you stick up for Muscletone and are good people. But there's a small majority, I would say about 20%, 30%, which make quite a bit of noise because of some weird reason hate seems to spread a lot more on social media than love. And that is not a good thing. We need to change that. We need to change our perception of the breed. We need to change our perception of the community. Because without it, what's going to happen is the community is going to fall apart, and eventually it's just going to die out, and it's going to be gone. It's going to be self-destructive. So what I did actually today is I took every video I had on my cell phone of KingKong and I put it all into one video. Some of the quality is not the greatest, but these are all videos before AI. They were done in 22, 23, and put them all together into one so that you guys can have a good 7-8 minutes of straight videos, uncut, unedited, of Muscletone Bullies KingKong, so you can see the real bull for those who have not put their hands on him. And for those who've put their hands on him, please, in the comments below on YouTube, share this, comment, mention what you saw and how he looked, and, you know, put your perspective on it. Because I have never met anyone who's seen the dog in person and tell me that the dog wasn't all that I say that he is. So I'll leave you guys with that. Watch this video and follow us for more episodes coming up soon.
Born in fear, forged in pain, a child of loss in endless rain. In a darkened alley, fate was sealed. The wounds he carries never healed. A silent vow beneath the sky that crime would fall or he would die. He wears the night, rejects the flame, and makes the darkness speak his name. He seeks no praise, no crown to claim, just justice burning in his name. With every fall, he stands again. The fear of men now fears him. He is the shadow who protects the night. The pain became his guiding light. He is the silence, he is the call. The dark night rising when heroes fall. He is the shadow who protects the night. Alone he walks without the light. When chaos reigns and heroes stall, he is the one who faces it all. No gods or powers in his fight, just will and fury, black as night. He walks with demons, holds the line. A mortal soul with steel for spine. His friends fall back, his foes grow cold, yet still he stands, calm and bold. Each scar a story, each breath a war. He is the reason fear has formed. He takes the blame, he bears the shame, but never strays, never tames. A living myth, became his guiding light. He is the silence, he is the call, the dark night rising when heroes fall. He is the shadow who protects the night. Alone he walks without the light. When chaos reigns and heroes stall, he is the one who faces it all. Screams in the dark, a signal flare. He's already there. No wings, no flight, just soul and flame.